What's the beef that you all have with Trump?
Yes, I do, and obviously the thinning of the field had a lot to do with that, but that 30% does tend to be his ceiling. The beef with Donald Trump is he's not real. Let me give you a specific example of this. Here's why he stumbled so horribly with the abortion issue this week. He's not pro-life. He has no idea what the pro-life answer should be. He's very much pro-abortion rights. So in his mind, gee, what's the caricature? What have I always been told about pro-lifers? And it was that extreme caricature that we want to put women in chains who have an abortion. That's Donald Trump, issue after issue after issue. He is trying to figure out what a conservative should sound like. That's why he blows in the wind, and that's why there's no substance there. That's our beef with him, Michael. But besides his boorish, childish playground behavior, he's not a conservative.
Mitch, I want to show you something that Politico wrote about yet another Wisconsin radio host, one well known to you, Charlie Sykes, if we could put that up on the screen, because that would otherwise, right now, be vetting Donald Trump. What do you make of that thought?
Well, we've had a la carte media for a long time. Liberals have liberal stations, conservatives have conservative stations or cable networks or papers. And ever since Ross Perot was on Larry King, we moved in that direction. When Phil Donahue had candidates on his show. We've gone that way for a long time. And I think it's no surprise. I just think a lot of it is the fact we don't have 17 candidates anymore. The math works against Trump. The Carson and Rubio people are going to Cruz. Plus, he's hurting himself with women. I think you can analyze this case by case. New York could be a different story. We're not so, doomsayers. We're not as gloom and doom. We get to New York. Trump has to fight hard this weekend to at least stave off Kasich, because Kasich may have a path to kind of creep up a little bit. I think with some Republican women and moderates. He has Tommy Thompson, our former governor, Scott Klug, the former Madison Republican congressman, and there are people that I call them the polite Republicans who may want an alternative to the mud wrestling tandem.
John, a final question for you. 18,000 people showed up in the Bronx in New York for Bernie Sanders this week. And as we've already explained, he's leading thus far against Secretary Clinton in your home state. All those folks coming out, all those folks giving the $44 million in this past month and who will vote for him on Tuesday, they must believe that despite all the media analysis of the delegate count, there's still a path for Bernie. What is it?
Well, I think that